Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the all-new 2022 Hyundai Tucson. This one is a limited trim and there is so many trims you could choose from. There is the SE, SEL, Limited, there is the N-Line, the Hybrid, and the Hybrid has few trims like the SE, SEL, Limited, and it does have the Hybrid Blue. But let me go ahead and show you the Limited all-wheel drive with the 2.5 engine and basically show you all the features this one has. Under the hood, there's going to be a 2.5 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine that is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 190 horses and 182 pound-feet of torque, and the fuel economy numbers are 24 in the city, 29 highway, and 26 combined. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2022 Tucson Limited. If you guys are interested in the standard feature this one has, just go ahead and pause the video. And this one doesn't really have any packages. The price on this one is $37,000. If you guys are curious about the color is called Phantom Black, and honestly looks very good on this Hyundai Tucson. But with black, you really can't see the sharp lines that this Tucson has. If you get a different color, you could definitely see the sharp lines. They do have another Tucson. It is an SEL, and it is finished in white. And honestly, with white, you could see a ton of sharp lines. Coming to the hood, they're going to be 4 lines, nice and sharp. And I love the design of the hood. It looks nice and aggressive. Here is the front. I love the way how the front of this Tucson looks like. And probably you guys can't see, but right here, those are, it does look like they are part of the grille, but those are the daytime running lights in this Tucson. They look very good. And the turn signal indicator is going to be right here. It is LED, so everything right here in the front is LED. They're going to be the high and low beam. The low beams are going to be up, and in the bottom they're going to be the high beams. They're going to be a vent right here on the side. Some parking sensors in the front. But I love what Hyundai did with the daytime running lights and the grille. Those daytime running lights look like they are part of the grille, but they're not. When they're off, they do look like it, but when they're on, it doesn't look like it. And seriously, overall, I think the design looks very, very nice. The grille is finished in black chrome, and they're going to be a front-facing camera. This one does have the 360 camera. In the bottom, they're going to be a trim that is finished in black chrome, and they're going to be a vent in the bottom. This is functional to let air in, and this plastic piece is going to be for the emergency braking, basically the sensor. And all the way in the bottom, this is actually finished in flat black, and they're going to be a brushed aluminum piece all the way in the bottom. And overall, I think Hyundai did a great job with the design. But let's go ahead and move to the side of this Hyundai Tucson, and I'll go ahead and show you how it looks like from the side. Here is a side view of this 2022 Hyundai Tucson, and seriously, this thing looks very good, and it does stand out. Even with this black color, you could see a good amount of lines, but with a different color, you could definitely see those lines much more. But I think Hyundai did a great job with the design of the Tucson. Up there, they're going to be a matte chrome finish windowsill only on the top portion of the windows, and it does continue into the mirror. The bottom is going to be finished in matte black, and seriously, I think the side view of this Tucson looks amazing. In the bottom, they're going to be some flat black, and around the wheels too as well. And they're going to be a spoiler in the back, and this limited trim has a panoramic sunroof, and up there they're going to be some roof rails, and on the mirrors they're going to be a turn signal indicator and a camera for the 360 camera that this Tucson has. For the rims, they have a really nice look to them. The size of those rims, they are 235, 55, 19, and I love the fact that there's a good amount of rubber on those rims. But let's go ahead and move to the back of this Hyundai Tucson, and I'll go and show you how it looks like. Here is the back of the Tucson, and it looks futuristic. This thing seriously looks very good, and it definitely stands out between its competitor like the CR-V and the Toyota RAV4. So I really like what Hyundai did up there. As I said, they're going to be the spoiler, they're going to be a shark fin antenna, and the brake light looks seriously amazing, just like what we saw on the Elantra and the Sonata. It has that continuous design, so it goes across the back of the SUV, and I just love the paying attention to details. If you actually look inside, it does mimic all the sharp angles this Tucson has. I'm not exactly sure what is it called, but Hyundai has a name to that design. Seriously, I just love what they did. It looks very nice and sharp. And this middle piece right here is actually functional, so it's not a reflector, it is an actual light. They're going to be a Tucson badge all the way to the left, and H track all the way to the right. And they're going to be the tailgate release button. Bumper is finished in flat black, and diffuser looks very good. It does have the parking sensors on it, and more of that design that is in the tail lights. And for the turn signal indicators, they are halogen, and the reverse lights are halogen, so I'm not exactly sure why Hyundai cheaped out and they put halogen turn signal indicators. For the reverse lights, I cannot understand, but for the turn signal indicators, I think they should have been LED for a limited trim that cost $37,000. So that's the only thing that I really don't like about the back of this Tucson. Here is a key of the Tucson. It looks very good. It has a really nice solid feel to it. And yes, it does have a ton of buttons. It does have 7 buttons on it. They're going to be lock, unlock, tailgate release, panic button. It does have the remote start, and it does have the smart park. Those 2 buttons right here will basically make the SUV go to the front and go to the back. And to activate that function, you have to lock it once and then hold the remote start button. So turn it on first, and then you could click whatever button you want. Just hold it down, and then it will reverse by itself. And if you let go, it will stop by itself. To open the tailgate, there are going to be 3 ways. One on the key, a button right there, and a button inside. Let's go ahead and click on this button. It does have automatic tailgate release, so it does open and close by clicking a button. Up top, there's going to be a button to close the tailgate, and inside there is a ton of space. And I love the fact that the loading floor is not high, so putting things in and out, you don't have to carry them higher to be able to put them inside of this Tucson. So super easy to put things in and out. And all the way to the left, there's going to be a light, a 12-volt socket, and there's going to be a handle to drop the seats down, to drop the left seat down, and another handle to drop the right seat down. And overall, there's a good amount of space, some tie downs around this trunk, and underneath there's going to be the spare tire and a very good amount of storage place around it. And there's going to be a storage place right there, another one right there, and right inside that spare tire, there's going to be the jack and the jack tools. Here is the door handle. It does have a sensor right behind it. That's how you unlock the SUV. And to lock it, just go ahead and tap on this sensor right here. Here is the front door panel, and I love the design of the front door panel. This top portion right here is nice and soft. It is wrapped in leather. They're going to be gloss black trim right here with 2 trims or 2 lines of brushed aluminum around that gloss black. Memory seats right here, and they're going to be a tweeter up there. This material right here is finished in cloth, and I really like the feel of it. It actually feels good. This is that synthetic rubber material. It is finished in white, so it's soft. And here is the door handle. Feels nice and solid, and they're going to be more gloss black. Window switches and door locks, mirror controls. The front 2 are automatic. The armrest feels nice and soft. It is wrapped in leather. This is actually wrapped in leather as well. This is plastic, which is expected. It does have Bose sound system. Good amount of storage place right here in the front door. Here is the driver's seat. I love this tan interior, and I really like this brushed aluminum piece right here. Those seats are nice and comfortable. Here are the seat controls with lumbar support. But let's go ahead and move inside this Tucson, and I'll go and show you how it looks like from the inside. Here is the steering wheel. It looks very good. It is wrapped in leather, and the leather actually feels very good. I love this opening right here in the bottom. You could literally drive this way. It's very nice and relaxing, and the 10 and 2 grip are nice and thick for an SUV. Good amount of brushed aluminum right here on the steering wheel, a little bit right here in the middle, and all the way to the left, they're going to be the voice command button volume control, phone control, and to the right there's going to be a button to control the middle screen to toggle through a few things. And they're going to be the buttons right here for the cruise control, basically the smart cruise that this Tucson has. You'll have a button to set the distance. This button will set the steering assist, and this button right here will turn on or off the whole system. And the screen is 10.25 inch, just like the middle screen. And when you change the modes, the screen actually changes. So I love the fact that the screen changes when you change the modes. I think only in sport mode it changes, so smart and normal is the same. So the only time it changes when you have it in sport. Right behind the steering wheel they're going to be a very solid paddle shifters. They feel good and they sound good. The headlight controls have a really nice design to them with the turn signal controls, and to the right they're going to be the wiper controls for the front and back. And I love how the vents look like, and they do kind of continue right there, so it does have a really nice design. And this top portion right here is that cloth that continues, basically that starts from the door, continues around like on the dash, and then it keeps going around and all the way to the left. There's going to be a button for the brightness control, tailgate release, traction control. And as I said, the vents have a really nice look to them. This is actually not a vent. The vent is actually only there. Those are two vents right here. This is not functional, so air doesn't come from here. This is blocked. And there is another vent right there. So here is a screen. It's a 10.25 inch screen that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The design of it is okay, and it does collect a good amount of dust on it. Not a big fan of that. Even that bottom section does as well, where the touch sensitive buttons are and the climate controls. And this Tucson has the 360 camera. The camera system is very good in this Tucson. Resolution is very good. You could see the rims. And if you actually put the SUV in drive, it will display the front facing camera. And here are a few buttons right here. Those are touch sensitive buttons. Let's say if you want to go to map, click on the map button and that will take you there. And in the bottom they're going to be the climate controls. Very easy to use. They are touch sensitive. Off button does have an auto function. And it does have a sync button right there. Temperature controls on the left and right. And in the bottom, there are going to be two USBs, one 12 volt, good amount of storage place, and this is a wireless phone charger. And right here, they're going to be the cold and heated seats, 3 stages each, heated steering wheel, hill descent, parking sensors, and this button will turn on the camera system. Heated seats and cold seats for the passenger. And here is the drive mode. A lock button, you could lock the wheels. Engine start stop. Basically when it comes to complete stop, the engine will turn off. Here is the shifter that will control the 8-speed automatic transmission. I really like this brushed aluminum with the gloss black. I think it looks very good, but it does look like that it's a fingerprint magnet. Electronic e-brake, brake hold, 2 cup holders, nice and big. Here is the armrest. I really wish it was a tiny bit softer, but it's not too bad. Inside there is a good amount of storage place, so that's good, but there is no USBs or 12 volts inside. And here is the glove box, nice and big. And up here is the rear view mirror. It does have a few buttons right underneath it for the garage controls. The rear view mirror is nice and big. It's almost frameless, but I really like the design of it. Up here there are going to be some LED lights, which is expected of course for a $37,000 SUV. Switch or a button to open the panoramic sunroof, Blue Link, SOS, and here is the panoramic sunroof. Let me go ahead and open it. It does open only like that. So if you push the button one more time, it's not going to go all the way back. So that's the max it goes. I really wish it opened a little bit more than that. Here is the visor. Feels nice and soft. There's going to be a light up here. And here is the mirror. It's nice and big. For the back door panel, it's not the same as the front. So this is going to be actually plastic. And this is plastic, but this is the same cloth material that they used in the front door. That synthetic rubber material is right here. It is finished in tan. The armrest is nice and soft. Even the side of it is nice and soft. Plastic in the bottom, 1 cup holder, and there's going to be a speaker in the bottom. And this is actually finished in gloss black. It does look pretty good, but as you guys see, it does collect a good amount of dust, and it is a fingerprint magnet, and it does have 2 stages of heated seats. Here is the window switch, and the door handle feels a little bit lighter than the front one. Back seats are nice and spacious, and very good amount of headroom. And I really like this tan interior. I think it looks very good. And they're going to be an armrest. It is still brand new. They just got this SUV literally yesterday. The armrest is nice and soft. 2 cup holders. They are a little bit on the smaller side. Not a big fan of that, but it's no big deal. And hopping inside, there are going to be 2 AC vents, and in the bottom there are going to be 2 USBs. And here is how the front of this Tucson looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2022 Hyundai Tucson. If you guys are interested, make sure to come and see for us here at Key Hyundai in Milford, Connecticut. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.